What's good, man? Y'all already know what time it is. Man, it's been a long time since I told a silly story, man, but I got a little time today, man. Got a little time today, and somebody asked me in the comments, damn, OG Hollywood wants to drop a story for us, man. So I'm gonna drop a story, man. And I'm gonna call this one Get Back. But before I do anything, man, y'all already know what time. Hit that like button, that subscribe button, man. And this is a silly story, man. But it's my silly story. And this particular story, man, is a time when I worked in ODR, man. And for those who don't know, man, or for those that do know, y'all already know I worked in ODR for 10 flat years, man. So I was around a lot of laws every day. And some laws good, some bad, man. But nevertheless, man, they laws, right? And I had a lot of time to do. So I got along with a lot of them, and I didn't get along with a lot of them. I played a lot of them out a lot of shit, and it's a lot of them I tried to play out a lot of shit. But I will say this, that anybody that signed up with me, it was like signing up for Uncle Sam. If you wasn't gonna bring nothing in, you weren't gonna be a part of my team, man. And that's facts. I just didn't sign you up just because you look good or you felt like that, you know, you can amuse me with the tight TDC pants or the camel toe. I didn't ride that motherfucking wave. I had to leave that for the motherboards that felt like this is what they want to do during their time, right? But what I did stand by was this when I worked in ODR, man. If anybody ever fucked over anybody that was on my team, that meant there had to be some get back. And it was double get back if you fucked over me. And what I mean by double get back or some get back, let's say for instance you a police law, right? And you come in ODR and you want to eat good. Not on my watch. And the reason why I say not on my watch, cause you know in TDC, man, you got positions. Some of them entry level positions, some of them veteran positions, and some of them is positions that everything you say go, right? And in that ODR, everything I say went. I was the big dog in ODR. And the reason why I was the big dog, because I was the grill cook and I had been there the longest. So anything went through that motherfucker had to come through me. I picked my own people to be in there. And when you fuck up, you gotta go. And that's facts. And some might say that's politicking, right? But in prison, man, you got to understand, you're gonna have people in position to make moves, and you're gonna have people in positions to make moves and listen. But nevertheless, you're gonna always have a person that's on the job that's calling shots. I don't give a damn where you at, from the field to the building to the laundry to any one of them positions, man. It's gonna always be somebody that can pull a case, somebody that can talk to somebody to get your ass out of jam when you in a jam. It's gonna always be inmates like that, right? And they call them inmates, they heavy. What I mean by heavy, that they tapped in with a lot of laws, man. And most of the inmates that's heavy is bringing a bunch of motherfucking contraband to the building, having a bunch of contraband brought in, or either involved with a bunch of motherfucking inmates where they having money, right? And I was involved with both. Why? Because for one, I ain't had no choice. I had a life sentence. So I had to be involved with a lot of shit to get a lot of shit. And I don't have to see a lot of shit, right? Y'all stay with me now, because I'm going somewhere with this shit, but I got to paint picture so you can see what I'm talking about, right? And notice what I said. It's called get back. Get back. In the world, when a motherfucker say get back, that means somebody getting killed, right? But not in this story right here. This get back was getting killed another way. And I was getting back at not no one law, not no two law, but a whole team of motherfucking laws, right? So man, check this out. So it was I had some work coming in, man. I had some work coming in. And the lawman, and I ain't gonna even say whether it was a female or a male. I'm just gonna say lawman, right? So lawman got him a business, right? He got him a business. He didn't give him a pack pop, but what he did was made a motherfucker pay shakedown. I didn't like that. Cause see, here you is coming to this motherfucking ODR and I'm feeding you like you going to motherfucking me, what's the name brand? Free world food place in the world. Let me think of one. I'm gonna call it motherfucker a Union Tower. Well, Coke soda water is damn near $5 for a Coke soda water. Well, I'm feeding this motherfucker like that. Number top of the line shit. When they got bullshit, he might eat fried chicken. When they got bullshit, he might eat one of them big thick boys pork chops. You know what I'm saying? With everything on it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I take care of the people that's on my team, right? But sometimes laws get salt in the game, man. And when they get salt in the game, they do shit out of spite to try to get back at a certain person, but don't know on the back end and shit, you the one involved, right? So anyway, man, they make my motherfucking they make my law pay shakedown. And what I mean by paying shakedown is that they catch wind of that particular person coming in and they threaten to tell it, right? So now that cuts me out of my motherfucking whole jug. Cause you know, when you getting that when them packs and sacks in, that shit go different ways, man. What I mean by it go different ways, I might pick up some money from the essays, I might pick up some money from the Africans, I might pick up some money from the Cubans. I'm picking up money all over the whole ranch. And I'm getting it out to separate laws to get different shit back in. Cause like I say, when I was in that bitch, I was him. And what I mean by him, I'm the nigga with the plans. Cause I didn't have time for that falling in love shit. I left that for the other boys that had that short time. I was looking at it for what it's worth. And that's big time. So like I said, when you sign up for me, you sign up like motherfucking army, like Uncle Sam. Ain't no telling when your ass now to get fired. But I didn't care. Because I wasn't looking for love. I was looking for the dollar. I was looking for the dollar, man. So anyway, man, lawman got in my business, man. Out of all people, that's the worst thing you can do is get in the motherfucker business. Your lawman got in my business, man. So now I got to pay property shakedown, man. Just like in the world, man. Representation is taxation. So this bitch is taxing me without him even knowing he taxing me, right? And when you got laws in the game and you in the game, they gonna swap game with you, right? So this motherfucker coming over y'all, right? Give me the whole spiel about who he taxing now. But I can't give my hand up and let him know, whoa, you taxing me, fool. That's my shit. But I can't tell them that. I never ever could let my right hand know what my left hand doing, because that means I'm getting too comfortable in the game. So I ain't gonna do that, right? So anyway, man, and I ain't in the streets. So I just can't cut his head off. I got to do something else, right? And little did I know he had a whole team of motherfuckers doing this shit, right? So all of a sudden my shit is coming up short. And I'm thinking the law is playing me. But they had another whole group of laws charging these other motherfucking laws when they bring the shit in. I didn't know that. I'm on the back end of this shit, right? I'm thinking these motherfuckers just playing stuff on me. Come to find out, they got a whole group of motherfuckers that's charging the laws to bring the shit in, right? So I'm like, damn, how do I get around this? Ain't no getting around it. Ain't no getting around it. You either pay it or you lose it. And what I mean by losing it, because if they walk the law off, you lose all the way around, right? So anyway, man, I said, man, I need to get back at these hoes, man. One way or another. I need to get back at them, right? So our whole little old group meet, man, with the head shakedown law. They're shaking the laws down. You know, of course it was a motherfucker that's black and broke, but scared to put in work. Because he didn't want to risk his shit, because he might get walked off for bringing in work, right? Don't know if he joined the team, I'm gonna double him up, right? So anyway, I had a group with the head motherfucker. I get at him. I let him know straight out the box. I said, say, man, this for me to you, homie. Don't I take care of you? He said, goddamn right, Hollywood, you always feed me good, man. Anytime I need something, you give it to me. So my thing with him, I said, why you fucking with my money, man? What you mean why I'm fucking with your money? Them laws you charging and them other laws that you got charging, that's my shit. Man, they ain't never told me that was your shit, would they? I said, they ain't supposed to tell you. What they look like telling you that they bringing in work for another motherfucker that's known, tell you that they bringing in work and you ain't on the motherfucking team, right? So I said, man, what is gonna cause me to stop you from fucking with them? Oh man, I ain't got no, see, that's the worst thing in the world a motherfucking do, to be doing something and don't know what the price is of him doing it, right? I said, I tell you what, man, I'm gonna give you a rack. Not only to bag up, and I ain't giving nobody else shit, I'm giving you a rack to get out my way, man. When you gonna give it to me? When you want it. So anyway, I give him $1,000, right? I have $1,000 sent to him. At that time, when I was in that bitch, they wasn't doing no cash shopping then, right? But you know, it is what it is. Time passed by and shit advanced, right? But it hadn't got to that stage on me. So I had to do a call through and get the shit sent to him, right? Once again, I am him when I was in that bitch. Yes, I can make one phone call and get you paid. That's just how it was set up, right? So anyway, man, I did that and everything started back up and it got clean, right? The work kept coming in and everything was back clockwork, right? But I wasn't satisfied. So man, this motherfucker really played me out of pocket, man. He played me out of pocket. Cause he didn't want to bring no work in, but he charged the motherfucker to bring some work in, which was good game. But not on my watch though, cause that's my shit, right? So I said, you know what, man? I'm gonna get this motherfucker. But I ain't gonna get him while I can hurt him. I'm gonna get him while I can embarrass his motherfucking ass. Him and all the rest of them motherfuckers. So guess what I did? It's a little old bitty pill, man. It's a little bitty pill and it's yellow. Now, when you constipated down in that penitentiary, when you constipated, this is the pill they give you. It's called a shit pill. It's called a shit pill. And it works magic on your motherfucking asshole. It works magic on your stomach and your ass. And guess what? You get no warning signs. Once it hits, it's either brush it or flush it. Now, if you out there in that motherfucking population and you done consume one of them motherfucking goddamn shit pills, you gonna shit. And ain't no cutting it off. It's gonna be like a leaking faucet. You gonna shit everywhere, right? So anyway, man, I get a whole motherfucking me cure pack of shit pills. And it's 92 a pack. Facts, it's 92 a pack. They come on a strip like that. And you supposed to take them whenever needed. They tell you on the pack, take as needed. Well, on this day, I needed all of them motherfuckers, right? I take my time with them and smash them down real fine, like dust. I smash them down real fine like dust, right? Keep in mind that I've been working in ODR for 10 years. I am the head cook, and I can bake. Those were my skills in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. I was a certified baker and the head cooking ODR on the grill. If you wanted to eat good, you had to fuck with me. I cooked for the warden, the major, and all them motherfucking people. And that's facts. And if you a lawman and you done fucked over anybody on my team, you are on restriction. I put all police motherfucking laws on restriction until they realize, damn, this motherfucker really starving me. Then they come to me, damn, what I do? Why I can't eat like everybody else? Fuck you mean? You writing too many cases. When you write cases on the team, this is what you eat. You eat bird feed. When you in compliance, you eat like a motherfucking king. The sooner you quit writing them cases, the better off you will be on your plate. You can start eating good. But until then, you on restriction. And it wasn't nothing no motherfucking body can do about it. You can tell whoever you want to tell. The only thing they're going to tell you, man, is regulation when you come to ODR. It's up to that cook to feed you if you want to. And I was a cook, the head cook. I don't give a damn what shift you coming on. All that shit got to go through me. And we all play team ball. If another cook on another shift tell me this is how it is, you ain't eating when you come in this motherfucker. It's the same thing on the next shift. It's kind of like when shifts change, all that shit get passed down. Man, you know so-and-so fucked over your boy. Okay, what? I got that hope. So when he come in, he on restriction, right? And that's how it was back when I was in there. But that's old school shit. In other words, penitentiary rule was always in effect, man. When I was in that bitch, it was always in effect with laws. In other words, what I'm trying to tell you, anybody that was on my team didn't give a damn about a law getting fired because it was always us against them. But when that shit flipped over, it was a whole new ball game. But anyway, that's another story. So anyway, man, like I said, I needed some get back. And I couldn't do no violent shit, but I can do some violent shit to your motherfucking stomach. I can do some violent shit to your stomach, and I can do some violent shit to your shitter hole. I can overflow it where you think that motherfucker is busted out, right? So anyway, I take a whole 90 pack of shit pills and smash them down real fine. And y'all already know they like that peach cobbler. That motherfucking penitentiary peach cobbler is the best peach cobbler in the world. And that's for real. It's called Apple Crisp. Apple Crisp with cinnamon, with buttermilk in that motherfucker, it'll make you slap your mama. Okay, so I prepared 8 pans of Apple Crisp for the ODR, right? This was their dessert. But I had one motherfucking pan that was baked up for the Shakedown laws. Yeah, this was my get back on these hoes. And I came up with this plan on my own. I didn't even tell the team. All I told them was this: that top pan, don't fuck with that. Don't fuck with it. I got something baked up for some people. So they backed up. When they would pull one out, they pulled one from another slot and leave that top one up there, right? So anyway, man, when shift changed, I'm still at work. So when them certain motherfuckers came in there, that's when that top motherfucking rack came off with that shit dust in it. with that shit dust in it, man. That's what I call it, shit dust. Because I smashed it up real fine. Do you know what a 90 strip of shit pills would do to you? That motherfucker will wreak havoc on your motherfucking stomach. And on the back end of that shit would be like a rain coming down on me, right? So they coming through the line, hey, what's up, Hollywood? I got my motherfucking smile on. What's up, man? I know you boys want this apple crisp, man. It's going down. And guess what? They brought the whole crew with them on second shift. And I couldn't even label who was in the clique. So guess what? I served them all up. Women and all. Hey, fuck it. Everybody got it. Women and all. So man, yeah, give me some of that apple crisp, man. Y'all already know to take care of y'all, man. I'm filling them up. It didn't take number motherfucking one square piece because it was big. Boom, 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 boom. And I had them big boy pork chops too, cooked real good with them smothered onions on it. You knew that was gonna take them over the top. So, bam, motherfucking crisp. Boom, boom, boom. All of them left out the ODR feeling good, right? But at the end of the day, I got the last motherfucking laugh, right? So they got the ODR set up on the new units, where it's an outside picket right there where you can see. You can see who in the picket, right? So the main motherfucker that was doing all the shakedown, he was right in front of me in the picket, right? So, you know, he came back in for seconds. Hey, Hollywood, y'all got some more of that apple crisp? Hell yeah, you want some? I hit him again, bam. But at a certain time, we clean the ODR up, right? Certain time, we clean the ODR up. So motherfucker can't go in or out, right? So anyway, man, he out there doing this normal shit, letting everybody through the gate, shaking down, all this old shit, right? So, oh, that shit was so goddamn funny, man. Boy, say I wish y'all could have been there to see it, right? I saw every minute of it, right? And when they running through them gates, they got to close one gate, open the other gate, so can't no whole bunch of Florida inmates come through there. They got to shut one gate, then walk back and open the other gate, right? Well, this motherfucker got stuck in between the gates. He got stuck in between the gates. He's shaking the motherfucker down, right? And we all sitting right there in the chair. We watching him like it's a movie because we already know that volcano finna erupt in a minute now, right? So anyway, man, he's shaking inmates down, coming through the gate, coming through the gate, coming through the gate. So bam, I see him when he make a move. I said, oh, this look like this motherfucker finna shit. Look like this motherfucker finna shit. We all looking at it. He pacing back and forth, trying to close this gate and trying to run to the ODR. But remember, the doors is locked. He can't get in. So the only way he gonna get in, he got to run out to the other gate and go all the way up front to the building or go around to the side. But he can't abandon that post because inmates still coming through. So he's stuck in a hard place in the rock. And the rock was in his ass. That was that shit. So anyway, man, he cut loose right there in the hallway. I mean, running all down his leg, man. Everywhere. All down his leg. So bam, when he finally cut the faucet off, he walking toward the building like the Tin Man, right? And everybody coming in and said, man, you seen Officer so-and-so, man, he just shitted on himself out there, man, what's up? He done shitted on himself. Don't know that the mastermind watched it all play out. That's after I gave him $1,000. I wasn't satisfied, so I had to give my get back, right? But that shit was like a chain reaction for wherever they was at. They was shitting on themselves. They was shitting on themselves. Women's too. They couldn't hold it. Couldn't figure out why they couldn't shut the faucet off. And you can see from the ODR, motherfuckers is going through one building, but they ain't coming back. They ain't coming back. Guess what? All of them shitted in their uniforms on that day. And that was my get back at them Shakedown bars, man. So you can't tell me that you can't get no get back without calling no major violence. But it was violence to the asshole and to the stomach, man. Y'all remember to hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button. And like I say, that's some real give back, man. Keeping it 110, man. OG Hollywood.